In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. The birth of Prophet Isa is proof of the power of Allah SWT. The Quran explains that the birth of Prophet Isa AS is a sign of the power of Allah. Because it was very easy for Allah SWT to make Maryam pregnant with Prophet Isa even though Maryam was never touched by a man. Remember Maryam, who kept her honor, then we breathed spirit from us into her body. We made him and his son a sign of our greatness to all the worlds. Surat Al-Anbiya, 91. In this verse Allah explains the story of Maryam briefly. Maryam is a woman who maintains her honor. Then one day Allah sent the angel Gabriel to inform Maryam that Allah breathed the spirit into Maryam's body so that she became pregnant. Then Maryam gave birth to Prophet Isa AS without a father. Because Jesus was born without a father, then Maryam and Jesus became one of the proofs for all the contents of this universe, about the power and omnipotence of God. The birth of Prophet Isa contains evidence and signs of God's power. Like the Prophet Adam who was born into the world without a father and mother, Prophet Isa was born without a father only. What is surprising is that Maryam has never had any relationship with men, both lawfully through marriage, let alone illegally. Allah mentions what Maryam said about herself as follows: "No one has ever touched me and I'm not an adulterer." Surah Maryam, 20. And Mary, the daughter of Imran, who keeps her honor. Surah At-Dream, 12. Maryam's astonishment conveyed to the angel Gabriel was answered with this word of God. He, Jibril, said, "So it is. Your Lord said, it is easy for me." Surah Maryam, 21. The signs of God's greatness and power that were shown to Maryam was that she was pregnant without having sex with anyone. And the angels always provide food for it. Regarding this, the Quran narrates Zechariah's question to Maryam, Maryam's answer to it. "O Maryam, where did you get this?" She, Maryam, replied, "It is from Allah." Surat Ali Imran, 37. As for the signs of the greatness and omnipotence of Allah seen through the Prophet Isa, has been explained at length in Surah Ali Imran and Surah Maryam. Not long after, Maryam became pregnant and went into exile to Bethlehem under the date palms. After giving birth to Prophet Isa, Maryam returned to the place of her people. However, she was scorned because she was considered an adulteress because she gave birth to a child without a father. At that time, there was a miracle of Prophet Isa who answered a sneer at his mother. So Maryam brought the child to her people in her arms. His people said, "O Maryam, indeed you have done something very wrong." Surah Maryam, 27. O sister of Aaron, your father was never a bad person and your mother was never an adulteress. Surah Maryam, 28. So Maryam pointed to her son. They said, "How are we going to talk to the little boy who is still in the swing?" Surah Maryam, 29. Jesus said, "Indeed I am a servant of Allah, He gave me the book, Injil, and He made me a prophet." Surah Maryam, 30. And He made me a blessed person wherever I was, and He commanded me, establish prayer and pay zakat as long as I live. Surah Maryam, 31. And be filial to my mother, and He has not made me arrogant nor wretched. Surah Maryam, 32. And may peace be upon me, the day I was born, the day I die and the day I am raised to life again. Surah Maryam, 33. And Allah knows best what's true or what's true.